My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Listen, if y'all don't know nothing about that right there, that's Eddie Murphy from the Rick James wrote the album and Eddie Murphy sung the songs. My girl wants to party all the time. And this dude right here was in the house. Please help us understand what kind of experience was that actually being there during the recording session of this album.
Once again, an actual type of audience you got for this show, right? So I gotta be.
So we gonna edit this.
You okay?
Get it, put it in. We gonna edit this.
I'm just
put it in there.
It was like once again.
You wish you was a little older?
Once I was a little older, I'm always let me just throw that out there. Just prerequisite. Like
the facto answer. The facto answer is
right. So boom. We go out there, my dad, Dad, we about to go do the Eddie Murphy, man, come out here and meet Eddie. So I go out there, man, dude is just...
What year is this?
86, 85, 86.
85, somewhere around there?
I want to say 86. Okay. 85 or 86. Okay. I hate that because I remember.
I know you do, that's why I asked. I thought you might remember. Come on.
Researchers over here?
No, but they fired. We fired.
So anyway, the joint. So we out there. And it always snows worse in
Orchard Park
in the South Towns than it does in the town. So we get out there.
So you got there before the snow dropped? It was already snow?
We couldn't have got there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it wasn't even...
Oh, there wasn't no snow. Okay. We went out there. We blasted out there, Eddie, man. But, and I hate to sound like this, but I had already met Prince. I had already met Michael Jackson. I had already met...
Face to face?
Yeah, man. Prince used to open up for my dad and them, man. I mean, like...
Did y'all hear that?
And
come on, y'all ain't paying attention.
And so,
come on.
And so it was a big deal, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was the fresh up and coming. I had just seen, with the red suit on or whatever, Delirious.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, but what struck me is this dude was really like genuinely funny. He was like really a funny dude, and he wasn't like no standoffish, don't be around me type cat. He was cool. He was real cool. So then when we get out there, it's a lot of grown folk stuff going on. I'm almost old enough, but not. I ain't gotta go to bed, but you can't stay in here or whatever. My dad and them called us right grown folk. It's rock and roll. And so I would go do what I do. I mean, I had every videotape. I had a pool table. I had video games. So I got stuff to do. Hey, I'm busy. Unlimited credits. Everything. So I'm playing Pac-Man and Galaga. And just, and then I'm sitting in the studio because I used to pay attention to that stuff. I always used to be like, yo, how that? And then how this? And then the boys was cold, man. It was a pleasure to watch them work, especially now that I'm older without. This was bands. This wasn't no hit that machine. These boys had to hit that.
Right. They play live music. Right.
Boys had to play that thing. So it was, and once again, when you see the genesis of something, and then you see like so many people embrace it, kind of make you.
Right.
I'm glad
I'm glad I was there for that.
Y'all feel it, but y'all don't feel it like how I feel. Like how y'all
I want you to feel it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So what was that really like?
It was.
Was this experience you understood that you was going through, or was still another one of those experiences?
You felt it. You felt it because first and foremost, my dad there. I don't want nobody to boo my dad. These my people now. I don't want nobody to just be like get off the stage. So of course. Like before every show, it's like even though you don't know what you're doing, like Max started for 4 years, but every game is like takes on its own personality. So you always like, I don't call it nerves, I call it performance anxiety, right? You just want to perform. So that pressure is definitely internal because I ain't scared of nobody. How could you be scared of somebody playing basketball or something that you're good at, right? And so you be like, I find myself like, yo, they go, man, okay, it look like they're feeling it. Then, they get to warming it, they hit that little, they walk on the stage and start to grab an amp, and then people just like, yo, They did this yesterday in the same response, man. So that was crazy, man. Just
What about being in that studio? Did Eddie? Could he sing? Yeah.
I mean, he sang good enough to get that off. I ain't saying he no Luther or nothing, but wasn't nobody holding their ears or nothing.
But wasn't a conversation? Did he come to do that? Or
that's exactly what he came to do. He had a song and he wanted it to be done because Rick was
right. Rick was hot. Rick was on fire right there.
Producer too.
Right.
You know how that goes, though, man. Listen, when you hot.
Yeah, everybody
hot now.
You got to strike.
I'm funny as ever. I did the layer, I did all this stuff, and here it is. I'm this singing thing.
Because that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because remember when he sang, so I've learned that love, they was like, oh, this boy can sing a little bit. And then that's how the whole thing, it turned into that song.
Was that a whole album?
He did an album, yo.
Who wrote the song? Did he write? Who did the right though?
Rick did that.
Rick did all the right?
You know what?
See how many records he sold, man. Eddie Murphy off that thing.
Come on, man. But did he do anything? Did he go?
I don't even know if he wrote it. I know Rick produced it and Rick did the music. I don't know if he wrote the words. I can't, because that's right. He produced it, and I know for a fact he did the
But
piece.
that one song right there, "My Girl Was a Party All the Time," sound like Rick James could have sung that same song, and probably sold a million copies.
Well, yeah, we gave that one away probably, but Eddie, I bet you Eddie went platinum. That was Eddie Murphy back then. You talking about high.
I'm gonna give me a couple $, over here, get some more.
Yeah, go just call diversifying your portfolio.
Get it while you're hot.
Yeah, 7 streams of income. I'm not questioning that, but I just wanted to hear about that experience.
So the experience, like we had.
Rick wrote everything.
Okay.
Now, Tim, you said you met Prince, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
How old were you when you met these people?
I was probably this is one of the times, not when I was traveling, but like I would go to some place. If my parents would get close enough, and me and my sister Diane, we would, fly out there, whatever, and go, watch the show. So I probably met Prince about maybe 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that? I mean,
And it's crazy. I'm listening to Moore's Day interview the other day. And Moore's Day was like,
Vlad.
It was something, man. He was talking, and he was like, is it true that Rick was kind of jealous of Prince? He said, no, it wasn't that he was jealous. He was just that, he was just like kind of outdoing it, because he had all that young energy and all that come through.
He made him work too hard.
And that's what Morris said, man. He said he would go first, and sometimes he would rock out, more than Rick would, and Rick was the headliner. Yeah. So he was like, I gotta get this one.
You put him on the tour?
Yo, quote unquote.
It was time for him to go. I mean,
you're too big to be a bunch of me. Quote unquote. He said, this little MF making me work too goddamn hard.
That was the quote.
Because this is Prince.
Yeah, he was
talking about the boy got on high heel boots, panties, killing it.
Damn.
He killing it.
He said he was coming with that.
He was coming with, man, killing. I'm talking about like bikinis, man.
With the trench coat on,
man,
about 5'3".
Because he can hoop, so he athletic. He just all around the stage, man. He killing it, dog. I mean, I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the back for this time. We done set up and everything. I'm like this. I said, who was this? Because there wasn't no video.
Was he Prince Roger Nelson then?
He was.
Oh, he already dropped the Prince.
Is this even Little Corvette?
That's probably before that.
This might be a little.
I don't know the first album. Okay,
so anyway.
I don't know the first album.
Man, the boy rock, man, it was the energy, right? He just doing splits, and Rick got to come out there and had to follow that thing. Now you following that thing, man. You got to.
I gotta get turned up.
Now, mind you, my dad and them is 30. They in their 30s. They hit late.
25?
Yeah, my dad and them hit late. So they like, come on, man.
Too much energy out there.
It was Rick who wasn't, because that dude, and I'm gonna tell you what my eyes saw. That was nothing but admiration towards Rick from Prince, man. Prince got a lot of his presence, the stage, but a lot of things, man. He dug Rick.
He took it and ran.
Yeah.
Took it and ran.
I ain't gonna even say he took it and ran with it. I'm gonna say he took it like how you supposed to. I mean,
no question.
Like why shouldn't Kobe try to play like Mike? I mean, what's wrong with
you acting like the dude?
At the Prince did his little act. He went backstage, kept an eye out, see how Rick did it.
To enjoy it though. To enjoy the show.
Then put some of that thing.
Of course. I mean, if you ever watch the Bobby Brown concert, it's nothing but a Rick. As far as the stage rising up and the whole little get a girl on the stage, that's nothing but Rick.
That's Rick right there.
That's
Rick
you
right there for that.
I'm seeing them all.
So What did you learn about Rick Show? Did you see the evolution of his concert style, far like his stage presence from when you first started being around to?
I can actually tell you right now that it's a progression.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna go Rick, and I'm gonna go Bobby, and I'm gonna go Usher, and I'm gonna go Chris Brown. It all started with Rick, because they turned it into a party.
Not just a.
It's not. I'm here to. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to party with you.
Okay.
So you're gonna be so involved, like all that. When I wasn't, the crowd gonna sing the whole. That my dad and them was probably the first ones doing that. Like, you come on with us. Like, we ain't just here for you to sit on.
Right. You gonna sing along.
You gonna sing along.
Okay.
Turn the music off. And he would only do it like they'd sing the whole Mary Jane, 'cause everybody knew that song. But I have never seen that before. But now you see everybody cutting it off and doing that. New Edition do it. We used to open up for my father and them too. So I met them boys, and we was.
So where you meet them at?
On the road. Where was we at?
So how does somebody decide to take somebody on the road? Do you know what kind of, is that like, oh, I'm taking you, or did the label mention that, or who?
Oh, you mean me?
I'm talking about anybody with, as far as even that.
Oh, no, it would have to be, I mean, of course it would have to be your parent.
But I'm just saying, say, who would put Prince in front of?
Oh, no, you're a record sale.
Okay, who would put him, knowing that this stage show is gonna make him work a little? Was that known in the beginning, or it just ended up being where he made him work?
Whoever did it was smart as hell. I don't know if nobody would want somebody to be in that type of competition, but that does breed out
That's
the
what I'm
best
saying.
in everybody.
Right.
So, I mean, I never even thought of it like that, but maybe they did. But it worked out. Like, Prince got his thing going, my dad and Rick, they got their thing, man. It was because it was like a battle.
That's what I'm saying.
But it was a battle that Prince and them wasn't even trying to engage in. You understand what I'm saying? They were just doing their thing. Like, I'm just trying to get on. Y'all already popping. So I'm not really in competition. I'm just, let me, because I know they coming this, but let me give them a little something to me.
No question.
And I mean, the rest of they say is history. That boy one of the best ever.
He was nice. I was a real big fan.
Yeah, Prince is talented individual.
Yeah, I really got turned on to him with the article in the Ebony magazine when all the ladies was praising me.
Okay, so that's
what it is. That's the joint. Sheena Easton, Sheila E.
Oh, he had it.
Vanity, Apollonia. They was giving him a lot of love.
He had a couple.
Yeah, they was giving him a lot of love.
Yeah, the boy was.
So I was respecting it. Andy said he played ball, so I was like, oh, Andy got a little ball game.
Yeah, super talented.
Shirts and blouses.
Wasn't that funny? Charlie Murphy was a fool for that.
Shirts and blouses.